Boston Celtics fans, we just witnessed something that we've never seen before as Jrue Holiday stamps himself into Celtics history, winning an award that he is well deserving of. So we're going to dive in and explore what the award that Jrue Holiday did win and how impactful he has been to represent that award this season for the Boston Celtics. Plus, we'll be diving in on Jrue Holiday with a little bit of an injury update. Looking forward to him coming back for this game. We'll be diving into all of that and more on this episode of Celtics Digest. I am Bruce Veliz, and you guys have been fantastic, showing your love and support on the videos, on the live streams, coming by, hanging out with me and Patrick yesterday, breaking down this Celtics series, and it's been truly, truly fantastic from all the love that you guys have been showing us down below in the comment section. So I want to know your thoughts about Jrue Holiday and about him winning this award for the Boston Celtics down below in the comment section, giving your initial reactions and how you feel about Jrue Holiday on this Celtics team. But without further ado, we're going to dive into this video at hand. So make sure to grab a snack and let's get into it, as this is ultimately amazing for the Boston Celtics. As like I mentioned, we have never seen this before for the Boston Celtics. No one has ever won this award, and Jrue Holiday just stamped himself into Celtics history by achieving that. If we want to dive in and look at the award that Jrue Holiday did win, he won the 24-2025 NBA Sportsmanship Award, and this award was received by Jrue Holiday. It's in honor of Joe Dumars for the annual player that recognizes the annual player who represents the best sportsmanship on the court, and Jrue Holiday has done that all season long. And like I mentioned, with winning this award, he stamps himself in Celtics history, as he is the first player on the Boston Celtics to win this award. But for Jrue Holiday, this is not his first rodeo, as he is a two-time champion. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. In 20 and 2021, he won with the Milwaukee Bucks, and in this season, he won with the Boston Celtics. And for some fun facts about Jrue Holiday this season in winning this award, courtesy of Taylor Snow, Jrue Holiday didn't receive a single technical foul this whole entire season long. His last tech was back 1,214 days ago. He also has won 3 Teammate of the Year awards for his representative teams, and he also is just a really great guy. We've seen that representative of Holiday on the court ever since he has been brought into Boston. He has been a magnificent light for the offensive side and the defensive side. We saw last year him take that sacrificial role, really coming into this Celtics team, coming from Milwaukee, being, a second option or a third option, really honing in to that fourth, fifth option for this Celtics starting lineup. And this season, he's kind of been relegated to that fifth starter for the Boston Celtics offensively, but defensively, man, oh man, is he one of those top tier guys in that backcourt alongside Derrick White, helping to get those stocks and making those key defensive plays in late game situations as well for this team to really succeed. And I think this is absolutely fantastic for the squad. Not only does it give Jrue Holiday some recognition for some great things that he has done and accomplished this season, but it also puts a chip on his shoulder, right? We all know with Jrue Holiday this season, like we mentioned, it hasn't lived up to the par that many Celtics fans thought, or comparative to last season, as he's taken a little bit of a step back offensively. But Jrue Holiday, once again, could use this momentum to swing in his favor as he gears up for the playoffs and gears up for the next round series that he is going to be coming back for. I think this is absolutely peak for the Boston Celtics. Like I mentioned, them getting an award that they've never won before is also key for the organization and for the franchise to really recognize Jrue Holiday for all the great that he does with the referees. And as we can see with Noah Dalzell here, courtesy from her Twitter, she posted a video clip of Jrue Holiday over in Orlando a couple days ago, where he just got up and walked over to the officials and was just talking on them, having a good time, just being a good person with the officials. And she put it here, interacting with officials and opposing players all year. It was very worthwhile, the selection of the NBA's Sportsmanship Award. And we've seen Holiday be very representative. It's on the Celtics, like I mentioned, taking that sacrificial role. And we also have seen from Brad Stevens from this press release that he is very happy about Jrue Holiday winning this as well. Saying in his experience, some of the best competitors are those who pair a quiet confidence with humility, show respect for their competition with their own preparation and work, and have the stamina to navigate the ups and downs of a season with grit and perspective, said Boston Celtics president of basketball operations Brad Stevens. There's no better example of this than Jrue. He's the ultimate teammate and sets a great example for those striving to compete with integrity. His game does his talking, and his impact on and off the court goes well beyond this game. And that is truly that last sentence a sentiment of Jrue Holiday. We've seen since he has moved into Boston, him and his wife Lauren making impacts in the city already, and him working with Jaylen Brown and his juice company also to make impacts amongst the city and helping to better the Boston community, but also not just doing that off the court, but on the court. Like I mentioned, stepping up when he's needed most in a stay ready moment, coming up big defensively when the Celtics need it mattering most, when he only has 6 points, not getting frustrated, being lost on the offensive end in some nights, and really honing in on what he does best. And that is key for this Celtics squad. And I'm absolutely thrilled, and I think he is well deserving of winning this award. So I want to tip my cap to Jrue Holiday, and I want to say, congratulations, man. Best of luck with the rest of this season, and I'm hoping once again that this is a motivational chip for him coming back from his injury to really spark some fuel from Jrue Holiday and this Celtics team. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. But like I mentioned, we do have a little bit of an injury update as well revolving around Jrue Holiday. As like I mentioned, he has been out for this Boston Celtics team for the last couple of games. He's been sidelined since game 3, has not participated in the last 3 contests, and Celtics fans saw Jrue Holiday get on that game 3 injury report and thought, hey, maybe he'll be back by game 4, potentially game 5. But with him getting ruled out the day beforehand, it seemed like it was a little bit of a more serious injury. But we have some confirmation from Noah Dalzell from yesterday, where she met and talked to Joe Mazzulla. We gave an update on Jrue Holiday's injury, saying he's working his tail off to get back there for us. And it's good that we also took care of business to get the guys the extra rest. He's getting better and better each day. We also found out as well that the Celtics will not be playing in their next series until Monday, as the Knicks and Pistons series went and continued to game 6. That is obviously tonight. But if the series still continues on into 7 games, the Celtics get that additional rest, right? They get that 5 days of rest for Jrue Holiday, dealing with this hamstring injury. Jaylen Brown, who's still dealing with that knee injury, as he's still been coming up questionable on these injury reports for the Celtics, even though he's looked solid these last couple games. And Jayson Tatum, even though he dealt with that wrist injury, obviously in game 1, has been able to bounce back since missing game 2 with 3 straight 35-point performances. So like I mentioned, this Celtics team needs this rest and is lucky to be getting this rest, not only for Jrue Holiday, but for other players as well. But I think it's key for the Boston Celtics to get this rest. And Jrue Holiday will be back, getting better each and every day. I expect him, once again, to be ready for this New York Knicks series, specifically playing on guys like Jalen Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns, as those are two, of the more offensive creators for the guys in New York. And as we've seen with Jrue Holiday, he can match up against those guards and those players that are really going to dominate offensively, but he also can match up against some bigger guys, as we've seen him take on guys like Karl-Anthony Towns and Nikola Jokic in the past, and I definitely don't think he'll shy away once again from Karl-Anthony Towns over in New York. So like I said, a little bit of a Jrue Holiday injury update. Hopefully he is back for game 1. I would expect him to hopefully be back for game 1, and if he's not back for game 1, getting this additional 5 games of rest, then maybe this injury is a little bit more lingering than Celtics fans are being led on to think. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Once again, this is something we've never seen before with this Boston Celtics team. Jrue Holiday winning in the Sportsmanship Award for this season, stamping himself in Celtics history, and I think it's absolutely amazing for him, as he's obviously won a championship, but also putting his name into some other awards within a historic franchise is also going to be great for his legacy as well. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know what you guys ultimately think on this Boston Celtics team, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Once again, have a great rest of your day, and go Boston Celtics. Peace out, everyone.